So I've got up early in the dark to get ready to go spraying as soon as it hits sort of daylight, because the field I'm doing is quite difficult to do in the dark. And it's raining, and we've got about 200 acres we wanted to drill of our own over the next couple of days, and a little bit more for Bill as well. So slightly annoying, because not only can I not get spraying, it also means that that it's probably going to be wet and sticky, and we don't need that because we've got a lot to do. So there's the rain on the window. It's actually quite heavy, so I think I'll go and have some more breakfast. So it stopped raining and it's actually turned into what looks like it's going to be a really nice day today. This is the field that we were going to drill with barley, but we held back because we wanted the volunteers to grow. As you can see now, there's this green carpet all over it, which is good because it means that green stuff that's basically grass, weeds and volunteer wheat. Volunteer wheat is bits of wheat that's shed before the combine got here, that has now started to grow. So if you imagine we're growing barley, we don't really want wheat growing in barley. So we created an ideal seed bed for it to grow. It's grown. So now we're going to spray it off with glyphosate. Otherwise it'd mean moving a lot of soil, burning a load of diesel, giving it a chance to erode, blow away or wash away into the river behind me. So with glyphosate we just knock it out and it stays here, and then that dead plant matter then will fall over and protect the soil from the heavy rain that we might get next week or all over the winter. It's a bit hard to see on the camera. In fact, I'll flick it round. There's been the pitter-patter of geese feet, so it doesn't really show up, but you can see little footmarks. You see where they've been sort of digging down with the beaks. I think they've been after basically volunteer potatoes that were growing last year, because it was potatoes before it was wheat. But stunning day, made up with the sale seedbed we've got, because it looks like we've got it all, to be fair, coming up, and hopefully we'll get it drilled later. It's a bit wet and a bit muddy in the gateway and a couple of little places around the edge of the field, but 95% of it's all right. If we waited for that other 5%, we'd end up well, we just wouldn't get it this time of year. So we've got to go. It's not going to be ideal, but 95% in good order is better than 100% in the shed in a bag still not growing. It's time to wave goodbye to the bunker bins. They've been brilliant, served the purpose. Fortunately, we put a fence up the other day by the diesel tank. Literally, Andrew finished it yesterday and it was in the way for getting the wagon in, so we had to pull it up this morning. Apparently my dad never spills chip on the yard because he doesn't fill the bucket too full. One of the last sort of fields of wheat going in. We've got this block here that I've just sprayed now, and then we've got this one and the one behind it, helicopter there. It's a bit sticky and a bit cheesy, but this is a bit rubbly here because it used to be a path to throw these out, but it seems to be not doing a bad job. Burying the seed. It's supposed to be dry for a few days after it. We'll get this and some of that done tomorrow, finish it off and drill some for Bill maybe on Sunday, and we won't be doing too bad. So I've spent most of the day spraying and dodging wet holes, and Adam spent most of the day drilling and dodging wet holes. So we might get finished tomorrow, but we'll have to miss some big bits out. But we'll just see what happens, whether we can go back to him in the spring or between now and sort of February with whatever seed we've got in. But we have got some little patches after potatoes that we might be drilling, so we can just dive in and out maybe and see. If we get sort of 90% of everything sown, and that 10% doesn't really matter for now, but 90% of everything sown in good order or earlier is better than 100% of nothing not sown. So we'll see how we get on tomorrow. Oh, and anyone was wondering what it was yesterday, it was basically a plaster of Paris of a pregnant lady's belly, and the photographer, they put the baby in it, so I'll put a picture on so you can see. So maybe we'll do a quiz tomorrow as well.